You should hype Mike Sommerfeld.
That was my main goal, but he wasn't at the expo as far as I know.
Yeah, well, you should get him. If you don't get it, that should be your. Every show you go to, you should want to have one person you get. He's the guy. I want to know how tall he really is. I'm Dave Palumbo, founder of Species Nutrition. From my earliest bodybuilding days, I believed in only putting the best in my body. And that lives on in the Species Nutrition line of products. I put my name and reputation on every bottle of Species Nutrition products. If you want to be your absolute best, join the evolution. Dave Palumbo with John Romano. It's day 2 of the Olympia. We're wrapping up this expo, and we actually found Lee Priest, which is pretty amazing.
We did. We found him, and he wasn't drunk, and he was acting really normal, and he was doing really good. And actually, you guys made a great announcement that surprised me.
Lee Priest is back with Species Nutrition. Don't forget about our Species Nutrition sale. We got
a Testalize, $24.99.
Wow, you remember that? And 30% off the entire 30%
off the entire. See,
what's the coupon code?
Dave 25.
No, Olympia 30. 30% off the entire
Olympia
website.
30. Sorry.
Anyway,
wait, I'm just drinking this. Dave gave me this. This is cinnamon. This is maple cinnamon donut coffee.
I don't make it, but it's really good. It's like a new category of energy drink.
This is delicious, man.
I told you it's really good.
It's really warm. It's like there's a room temperature, right?
There's a lot of. What I like is a lot of innovative products we see here at this show. And the booth that Lee was at it was a tribute T-shirt booth.
A tribute T-shirt booth, but owned by a company from a guy who trains in my gym.
Isn't that weird?
South Carolina,
The coincidences are too severe to be coincidences. And he wants to make a Dave Palumbo tribute shirt.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and I would like to wear a couple of those. You know?
I told him if he's going to make it, though, I said it's got to be the thin materials T-shirts. I don't want anything. I don't like those jersey shirts.
Do you remember the kind of modeled T-shirt you had? It was very thin, the original RX muscle ones.
Oh yeah, it was super thin.
Super thin. You could blotchy kind of see through them.
Bobby Small's charges like $80.
I don't care. Those are the best T-shirts. You got to use good blanks.
I told him.
Yeah, don't cheap out.
Yeah, because otherwise we won't wear them.
No, exactly. I still wear that T-shirt.
I won't wear those Gildan really thick shirts.
No.
Super.
They hang bad.
Yeah,
you know, they don't
terrible.
even look. They look like a box.
You know who wears those things? I hate to say
people that are out of shape.
Fat people wear those things. And they wear them as like almost like a curtain they have.
It's like they're hiding everything. Right?
Speaking of curtains, I was watching sumo wrestling. Did you see that?
I want to know how long it's going to take me to get over that. I can't unsee that.
Yeah. The sumo wrestling is interesting because.
Well, wait a minute. Back up. When you say sumo wrestler, you think of a big, fat Chinese guy, right? Okay, so you don't think of a skinny 130-pound ginger with freaking farmer's tan and tattoos.
No, but there were some big dudes over there.
Yeah, but there
when
was
I say big dudes, I mean fat dudes.
Even more it validates my point even more. If you got them, what do you need the skinny ginger for?
Think about the whole concept of sumo.
Yeah.
You have a fat, out-of-shape guy.
They're not out of shape.
No, I know, but I was going to bring
a lot of rice.
They look like they're out of shape.
Yeah.
They got fat hanging down there. Their tits are down to their knees.
Right.
And they're moving around like they're like linebackers.
They use that weight. They juke it around and they create inertia.
It's worse than bodybuilding. Like, I mean, at least we look healthy, even though we know we're not healthy.
Right, and we're all dying and dropping like flies, but we think we're healthy.
But the sumo wrestler looks horrendously unhealthy.
Not only unhealthy, but disturbing. It's look, I can accept a fat Chinese guy. That's supposed to be
the kid in summer camp who had the tits and the big belly.
Yeah, but there was a 130-pound ginger he was 6 feet tall with tattoos and a farmer's tan. That's not a sumo wrestler.
That's like the bodybuilders. You ever see these guys on stage that just don't belong there?
We know several of them.
But most of the
Jocelyn Paltier.
the good sumos are the fat guys.
Yes. You're supposed to be fat to be sumo.
Yeah. So I asked AI to make a Dave Palumbo sumo wrestler like image because I took some video I wanted to put up and it refused to do it because it said will not use my face on the sumo image because it's contradictory
or racist.
No, it's not even racist. It's not possible to have Dave Palumbo be that fat. I think so. It blew up by AI.
Where does that costume come from? I mean, could they have modernized that a little bit? He's wearing it's like canvas folded into a thong.
Wouldn't it look better? You know how bodybuilders get like big bellies?
Yeah.
You know, that would be a perfect venue for that, right?
You would think.
So if you're like 350-pound bodybuilder with like just no body fat but a huge
that big gut,
big gut,
like a couple of them last night.
Yeah, I mean that you would be a lot more functional than some of these fat guys.
Well, because
right?
you'd be much stronger, right?
Yeah, right.
And a lot of that comes from the legs. You know, they're doing this shit. You know,
I bet Lee Priest would be good at sumo. You know what? If he's a good athlete, and he's got a low center of
but
gravity.
he'd have to go on like a KFC diet for like 6 months.
Which he wouldn't mind.
He would do donuts
he would
and
do
KFC. He would do it in a minute.
You think we can get? You think we can get George, Mr. G, to do the sumo?
Actually, we could get George to make the donut that they would eat, the protein donut
to get that fat.
to get that fat.
We got a whole crew of people there. What are you guys with?
Oh, you remember me from 2 years ago?
Oh, yes, you did. Oh, these guys are the ones that try to see if you're actually lying about your height and your weight.
My friend's just a huge fan. He wanted to say hi.
And who is the most accurate person you've ever measured in weight? In terms of being honest.
I think
Me?
Yeah, Dave Palumbo.
I hit it right on the nail. I didn't lie about anything. I don't lie.
Hey, nice
How
to
you
meet
doing?
brother. Big
What's
fan.
your name?
Doug Malo.
I like. Turn around. Let me see that. Mr. G would love that American flag hair. That is cool.
I thought the bag was sewn into that too.
No, the bag is not sewn into.
No, but that would be very efficient.
Who have you hide it here since you've been here? You should hide Mike Sommerfeld.
That was my main goal, but he wasn't at the expo as far as I know.
Yeah, well, you should get him. If you don't get it, that should be your. You know, every show you go to, you should want to have one person you get. He's the guy. I want to know how tall he really is.
But you know, one of my main goals in life is to get
Come over here so we get the light on you.
Yeah, one of my main goals in life is to get Michael Hearn's height and weight. So we made him leave his booth and leave the expo. We followed him out. We didn't get his height and weight, but
Why wouldn't he do that? He's a tall dude.
right? But we got a nice monologue from him, so we got our video.
What did he say?
I told him I would retire the series if I got his height and weight. He said, well, you can't do that. Then you're not getting it. Look at Mike.
The funny thing is that Mike has nothing to hide. He's tall and he's jacked.
At like, what, 57 years old? Like, it's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, it is crazy. I mean, it wasn't like you asked him if he did drugs or anything like that.
I don't know how it got to the point where he lets Kenny KO up on stage, but he runs away from me. Like, what did I do?
You're the ultimate villain, bro.
I think you guys are like the most legitimate because, I mean, what do you got to hide about your height and your weight? I mean, it's
Nothing.
It's,
I don't know why people have that.
I don't even know why people lie about it.
Yeah, if bodybuilder always exaggerates his weight by at least 10 pounds, so the camera adds 10 pounds and they compensate for it by saying they're 10 pounds heavier.
Dave, I don't know if you know, this whole thing was Rich Piana's idea. So I reminded Mike today, and he's like, my friend, Rich Piana. He gets in my face. I was going to say our mutual friend, but I didn't. I'm like, okay.
He owns Rich Piana?
I guess.
I don't know why people get upset. These guys, for some reason, irritate people, and I don't know why. And the only reason I can think of that they irritate people is that people are liars.
Well, that's probably why they call them out.
And you know bodybuilders lie about their weight.
This is the call-out crew.
Nice to get the wrestlers next. Like I'm a wrestler, and we all lie about our height. And weight.
But you're told to lie about your height.
I'm 275 when I hit the stage. You know what I mean?
Hulk Hogan was never 7 feet and 300 pounds. You know. So.
Next week I will be.
I think, I don't think Mike lies because he's a big guy, but his whole thing is I'm an old school guy. But like, you're the same age. You have no problem with it, so I don't get it.
I would think that he would want people to see how amazing he is. Hey, I'm 260 at 6'2" or whatever he is. You know, I mean that's just logical to me. I don't know, but I can understand why the bodybuilders that do lie about their weight and height, they don't want you exposing them.
Well, the classic guys, I guess, now with everything going on.
If I were you guys, I would go after every classic guy that's popular and get the real height.
What I would do is I would go to the board short guys backstage and count all the gyno that you see.
No. Don't give them another task.
They'll set world records.
You're
You won't
starting to
be
be like George.
No,
Stay focused on what they do. They height and weight.
This
people.
isn't wait. No, come on. This is a legitimate offshoot. If you're lying about your height and your weight and you're oblivious to your gyno, you belong in the same category.
We
Okay.
need to go bicep to calf ratio. If we do bicep to calf ratio, everybody with the calf issues are going to hate our guts. Yeah.
Most men's physique guys have no calves at all. So
And you can have a special prize for anybody whose calves are
John's
bigger.
got
than
good. Let me see your calves, John. You got really good calves. And you're 60. How much?
65.
Hold. Show it again. Show it again. He didn't get it.
Yeah, look at that. Holy shit.
That's a sick calf.
Yeah, separated and peeled.
Yeah.
You should
All
see the
right.
rest of me.
Mike Sommerfeld. If you don't get his height by the end of the weekend, you fail for the weekend.
I did get a scene with Michael Hearn, so I politely disagree.
Don't do a consolation thing. You can get Mike. Get him when he comes out of the Olympia tonight.
I'll do my best. I promise that.
You can do it. You can do it. You can do it.
You're gonna put if he wins, especially, he'll be much more willing to participate.
All right, C-Bum's not competing, so he might win.
That's right. Good win. What's your website again?
It's Eric Kanevsky Official on YouTube.
There you go. Check him out. He will height and weight you in when you least expect it. Dave Palumbo and John Romano for another Olympia wrap-up of day 2. You never know.
In Las Vegas.
You never know what might happen.
And it's all staying here.
And we're going to report about it on After Hours on Tuesday. Don't miss the show.
Well, don't miss